along with Stan Van. Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Here we go. And they're headed into a long road trip here. And this is just the start. They'd love to get a win here to kick things off. Something positive to build on away from home.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Here's the three. The rebound by Embiid. And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
To the paint. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Pass to Sabonis. Sabonis draws the double. Outside Levine. This one for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Walsh misses the three. Westbrook outside. Westbrook drawing the double. Up top, Sabonis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Banchero. Embiid with it. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside for Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Weber. To the inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, Murray. And here's Embiid. Orlando again missing.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And stolen by Banchero. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you, BA.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Weber. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway, and he makes it.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Picked by Sabonis. The drive by Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Now here's Murray. Still no points. Walsh can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They get the rebound. Out to Sabonis. Launches it. No good that time. To the middle. Here's Banchero. The layup off target. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The three, Barrett. They get it again. He can't get that one to fall. Inside. Orlando with the rebound. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Simmons, and he buries his first look.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Barrett. Back to Harris. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got his first basket.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Back to Simmons. Outside Achua. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Magic trail by 6. Here's Carter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Outside Achua. Outside Levine. Achua with a screen. He shoots it. Some solid defense from Barrett. So it's Orlando now. Here's Whitmore. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Down low. On the wing, Murray. No made baskets yet. Now Levine. Back to Murray. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
It's good. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. they've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Picked by Carter. Pass to Smith. And here's Carter. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Monk. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Well, Monk won't waste those opportunities. Electric in the open court.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Smith no good. Goes up on the wing. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Murray, still without a bucket. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. 4-point game. Inside. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
No coverage that time.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Out to Sabonis. Fires for 3. The rebound by Murray. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. Back to Reddish. Here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And Caro with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. And Caro no good. Sacramento leading by 4. Picked by Sabonis. Westbrook drives. DeRozan right side. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And it's Sacramento's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Brian?
Thanks a lot, Allie.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And Sacramento making a change here.
Now into the lineup for Sacramento, number 42, Maxime Reno.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up top, Caro. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 10 points.
soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
To the paint. Westbrook outside. Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Orlando leading. Pass to Embiid. Here's Walsh. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Now here's Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Ellis with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Weber. And the layup is good. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
A selfless player. Ellis is always looking to make the next pass.
Here's Murray. He's scoreless. Up top, Embiid. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Double team on DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Weber. And stolen by Banchero. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Walsh. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Orlando. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Timeout, Magic.
On the court, charged.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Whitmore. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Keegan Murray.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Orlando leading by 5. Here's Carter, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
And the ball out of play, the Magic will have it. Harris with it. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sabonis' shot is off.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Monk for 3. Smith with the rebound. Magic leading by 9. Carter from outside. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
They double team Sabonis. Pass to Monk. Oh, the hang time. The double pump, and he lays it in.
When the defense comes at you, it's on you to adjust. And Monk beautifully does just that.
Harris fires. Kept alive by the Magic. Now Carter. 6 to shoot. Another chance. He gets it to go. Kings trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your team.
Picked by Sabonis. Simmons is doubled. From downtown. Rebounded by Smith. Magic leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Carter. Yes! Using that window.
Look, he craves that contact. Carter Jr. almost daring you to try and stop it.
Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Outside Murray. Can't get the three. And Harris has got the ball here for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now Smith puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
They double team Sabonis. Here's Simmons. A minute 9 left in the fourth. Oh, he cannot hit.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Magic.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Wendell Carter.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And here are the Magic now. They're on a 16-4 run. Sabonis. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental